What up, folks? Welcome back to Ultrazilla Toys. I am in the Ultrazilla kitchen with my Mechagodzilla fridge back there. And I am gonna do some little Toy Fair talking as I enjoy my second cup of coffee. Getting ready to go to Toy Fair day 2. I haven't left yet. It's early. It's not that early, but it opens at 9 and it's like 10:30. But what I am doing today is I am going to the Hasbro showroom, which I'm very excited about. It's the first time I get to go to that. I didn't get to go with all the regular press folks yesterday. I'm not quite there yet on the press level because, as far as Toy Fair is concerned, but I do get to go to Toy Fair. In years past, I've gone because worked with DC Comics, worked for DC Comics and DC Collectibles and stuff. And, I've gotten in before because Diamond Select Toys got me in. And most recently, in the last few years, I've been going with my pals at Muteki Sales, who I support here all the time. I'm always talking about Muteki Sales. That's because we're good friends. We have a good relationship. We help each other out. So I appreciate them always getting me into Toy Fair. I hope to go in years to come. As press, I feel like I'm not getting there quite yet, but like the overall numbers, which is something they look for, is getting there. I'm getting close to 1 million views. Hope to hit that this year. Overall, so that's pretty good. Because there's a lot of cool stuff you get to do if you are press. You get to go to the real press event, like Mezco has like a press event has a press event where they give everybody a 1/12 collective toy, which this year was their little guy. I forget his name right now. It's slipping my mind, but it's their little logo guy, their mascot. He looked really awesome. I don't have my pics up of that yet on Instagram, but please check out my Instagram. I've been putting all my pics there. You see my videos here. Hope to have some more stuff today here. Definitely going to be more stuff in the pics at Instagram, so definitely check that out. And, I hope to get some good stuff at Hasbro today. And then I think I might be going back to the show later on, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I got mostly everything I wanted to yesterday. Including some, NECA, Diamond Select Toys. Although there was some stuff in Diamond Select Toys I didn't get to photograph, as well as DC Collectibles. There was two things. It's funny because they're together, and they were on walls back to back, and I just couldn't get to those walls. It was like the DC animated figure stuff. They have like some new stuff. And Diamond Select Toys Castlevania line, which looked cool, but I couldn't get close to it yesterday. But Diamond Select Toys has some really cool stuff. If you've seen here, I showed off their new Godzilla stuff they have coming out this year. They have Venomates coming, and I hope this isn't too loud. Moving my mic just a bit. They have Venomates coming. We have 2 Godzillas, a 54 and I think it's a 91. It said a 99, but didn't look like a 99. Then they have a Mechagodzilla. Those look really cool. You can check those out on, again, here or Instagram. As well as 2, what are they called? They're Godzilla gallery statues. They're the usual gallery statues. And those are awesome, looking beautiful. It's Godzilla 91 with King Ghidorah, 2 separate statues. And I believe you can connect them at the bases. They look fantastic. They also have a Bruce Lee line coming out, which looks amazing. They have an Iron Giant. All of this stuff, trickled out a little bit yesterday through most people's. They weren't supposed to do that, people roam in and out of these booths sometimes without really knowing what you're supposed to photo and not, you know. But the Godzilla stuff was supposed to go up till today, so I have it up now. Check out my Instagram again or here. I don't have any brochures from them, but I do have a Mezco brochure. They had some cool stuff going on. Gus is the name of that guy. We have some Magneto in here, looking nice. We got Cyclops, which we've seen. Let's see how I can do this better. Cable we've seen. Got Logan here. Really nice. This is a beautiful catalog. Moon Knight was one of the big reveals. It looks beautiful. Black Bolt, the Lockjaw we've seen. Ghost Rider looking nice. Blade. Captain Marvel was one of the reveals. Check that out. Let's do like this. And we have Hela, another one that looked gorgeous. So there's that. Black Panther just recently came out. Punisher, Netflix Punisher. Got Daredevil. Gambit was one of the big reveals of the show, but it wasn't there. They just teased it with this. Batman Supreme Knight, I guess is another one. Batman 1989. That looking cool. Like, we need a good Batman 1989, you know? At this scale. Batman Sovereign Knight we've seen. Joker we've seen. Harlequin. Wonder Woman looked really cool. I couldn't get a pic of Wonder Woman. There's someone doing a interview in front of that one. Aquaman. If I do get back there today, I will take a picture. Green Lantern, Dark Side just came out. The Warriors Deluxe box set is out for pre-order right now. The Ghostbusters is going to be a box set as well. I don't know if that was one thing that was going to be a box set. Diabolique is on pre-order right now if you want that. That's an Italian character. Pennywise. Looking cool. Looked very nice. I did get a photograph of that. I'm going to upload that today. Freddy. The Giant King Kong. This is the 18-inch one. It's still coming this summer. No pre-order is out yet, so I don't know exactly the details quite yet, but it looks good. I first broke that one last year. And it's coming. This is a new line that they're doing, 5 points. You can check out my video here on YouTube. They have a lot of different lines on there. Warriors, Addams Family, Space Ghost, The Umbrella Academy, $6 Million Man, Birdman, Scooby-Doo, They Live. There was a lot of They Live at the show, and the rest I think is Living Dead dolls. I'm not going to go over that. Yeah. A lot of They Live stuff. Super 7 is doing They Live figures. I believe NECA had a alien. All of them doing an alien ones. Devin is doing figures of a lot of characters. Yes, Roddy Piper and a bunch of other stuff. It looks awesome. Good Smile Company was there. I didn't get to Good Smile Company's actual booth because it was upstairs. Toy Fair has like 2 levels. The lower level you can pretty much go in like DC Collectibles. Luckily, again, I know those guys. But a lot of places you could just roam around and take pics of. Upstairs is a little bit of a different story. Most of the stuff upstairs is like bigger companies where there is some places you can roam through, but a lot of places you need an appointment with. You have to be pressed, or you're willing to spend money as a buyer. You have to like commit right away. Some places have like commitments. Good Smile Company had that same thing going on. You have some Nendoroid stuff here. Thor Ragnarok. And then there's Infinity War. Some Disney stuff. What do we got here? Anything good? Overwatch, obviously. Huge things going on at the show with Hasbro. Hope to see some display. Let's see what we got going on with Figma. Got the Splatoon. I did have like a huge display right before you walk downstairs. And when you first walk downstairs, it's like a lot of of the action figure companies. So it's like perfect for me. Like I just go downstairs and it's like 2 aisles basically of like action figure companies. So you're able to like not get super tired. There's Figma's Overwatch line. They look good. Bloodborne, which is a figure I wanted to get, but I ended up not getting it. The Guts Berserker repaint. I'm still thinking about getting that one. Still have it on pre-order, but I don't know if I'm gonna actually get it. The Alien just recently came out. Predator is coming out. Those are the Takea ones. I do know my pal Steven's Toy Reviews got the Alien. I think he's getting the Predator as well. And then the rest I think is statues, which they do very nice statues. So, very cool there. Let me drink some coffee. If anybody has any questions about anything, the rest of the stuff here is all Tamashii Nations stuff. And I do have an unboxing to do. I did get something in the mail yesterday. Kind of sort of related. I'll talk about that in a second. This is a really nice brochure from the movie realization line. It's not a line I collect, but this is a premium quality print of their stuff. That's pretty awesome. You see the back here. So a lot of good stuff going on at Tamashii Nations, as well as Bluefin. You know, so while I'm not like I couldn't get into some of the press stuff because of my relationship with Muteki Sales, I was able to sit in with I don't know how. I'm not sure exactly what that question is. How will they box the King Ghidorah? Is that the question? Like, I'm not exactly sure. The King Ghidorah from SH Monster Arts is tremendous. It was one of the best looking things at the show. Please do not get discouraged by like some of the prototype pics from Japan where the teeth were all messed up or things were like ugly looking. The one I saw was a stunner. It was an absolute stunner. So I just saw it. You know, like it's beautiful. I am definitely getting it. So there's that. But however, I gotta say, the NECA King of the Monsters stuff looked better than the SH Monster Art stuff. I'm serious. I went back and forth. I looked at them a bunch of times, and I'm really impressed with what NECA is doing. You could check out my pics and my videos already of that stuff and compare for yourself. But man, like the SH Monster Arts Mothra is tiny. And it is very fragile looking. I can't say the same about the NECA. The NECA has a little more substance to it. And the NECA details on Rodan and Godzilla are amazing. And if you didn't see, they're also doing an Atomic Blast Godzilla. And that looks incredible. So I gotta give kudos to NECA. They said on Twitter they're not going to do a King Ghidorah, but if you recall, just a few weeks back, they said they weren't doing Rodan either. So, I mean, it's a lot of subterfuge, you know, like, they can't reveal everything all at once. Stuff might not be prepared, it might not be viable for them to reveal a King Ghidorah. They have to be in the works to be doing a King Ghidorah, but I feel like we won't see it till SDCC because there's a lot of sculpt and tooling involved with that figure at their price point to make it work. So I'm sure there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on to make that work. So it's not probably quite ready for show. So there's no reason for them to like reveal it just yet or even talk about it. Again, they said the same thing about Rodan recently. And lo and behold, Rodan was in the NECA display. So that's all I have to say about that. You know, I think they're definitely gonna do it. You know, it'll look, you know, but the SH Monster Arts one looks incredible. You know, exactly. You can't make a Godzilla King of the Monster Toys without Ghidorah. So it's just a matter of time. And if they don't do it, I feel like it's because they tried and they couldn't price it out to make it work for the North American audience for them. You know, like I think ultimately that's what's gonna happen if they don't do it. But I think they're gonna do it, you know, and these figures look awesome. I gotta say, the Godzilla 62 that's coming out, you know, shortly, like real shortly, like next week or something, looks fantastic. It's very chunky. It's very big. It's their chunkiest figure. Like, it's like thick. And the poster 54 looks gorgeous. So beautiful, beautiful stuff. If all that stuff comes out in production as nice as it looks, or even like 80 to 90% as nice as it looks in prototype, you got some real winners there, something to really look forward to. I'm serious about that. But get back to Tamashii. Here's one of their catalogs, and you can see their Godzilla right there. It looks good. I mean, I'm not going to say it doesn't look good. Of course it looks good. So, like I said, we're going to talk about this in a second. Gundam Universe is something that's really, really cool that's happening. We'll talk about that in a second, because I have a separate brochure just for that. You got Dragon Ball. Here's the stuff we're talking about. This is the Ghidorah. It's beautiful, guys. It is beautiful. It is giant. It is the biggest monster arts to date, and for the price point is perfect. Is cheap. It's cheap for this. It's cheap for all of these guys, and there's got Godzilla. Beautiful. They don't have the Mothra or Rodan in this catalog, I guess because they're not out for pre-order yet. Here's the Street Fighter line. Nothing new on the Street Fighter line. I don't know if it's ending at Blanca, which is kind of a shame. But, you know, like you saw with the WWE line, it just kind of stopped, you know? So, some Figure Arts Zero stuff of stuff I don't know. The Cowboy Bebop stuff looks beautiful, I gotta say. Case closed. I don't really know that anime too much. Some One Piece stuff here. Some Figure Arts. These are all Figure Arts Zero. Metal build. The crossbones there. Really looking cool. Voltron is getting reissued. The Soul of Chogokin, if you haven't heard yet, is getting reissued July 2019. So don't pay scalper prices. It's coming again. And it's not here for whatever reason, but the bigger news, if you haven't heard and lived under a rock, they are doing a Soul of Chogokin GX88 vehicle Voltron. Finally, Dairuger, I have video up here, I have pics up on Instagram. Go check them out. It's just in vehicle form right now, but they look awesome. You could tell it's a Soul Chogokin. The quality is high. No other info quite yet on that, but it looks fantastic. Last thing, like I was saying, Gundam Universe. What is Gundam Universe? It is a new action figure line that begins in summer 2019. This is aimed at worldwide fans. So it's going to be out here in a lot of different stores. It's going to be, from what I'm hearing, easier to get. Like GameStop should have them, stuff like that. They are all at a $25 price point. And guys, they look fantastic. You can see more pics and stuff here. No, on Instagram, I've posted some stuff. But you're going to get all the cool Gundams. Yes, they're doing another RX-78-2, which I just got the Robot Spirits of. Now they're doing one at half the price. I could have waited. But that's fine, I could compare them. I will be in on some of this. It looks awesome. You know, I've always had a passing interest in Gundam, and $25 a piece, that is awesome. So something I found out, the Pacific Rim line from Robot Spirits last year was the test ground for this line, for this price point, for this plastic quality, for everything. So if you liked that stuff, you should, and you have an interest in Gundam or even a passing interest, check these out, this Gundam Universe. It's gonna be really cool. So there you go. I am actually really excited about this. This is one of the cooler things Tamashii had along with the SOC Voltron. So there you go. Some cool stuff to look forward to from them. I have a box here. Speaking of Hasbro, this is the first thing. I got this yesterday. I got the shipping notification yesterday morning while I was at the show. When I came home late in the afternoon, this was waiting for me. Amazing. For me, I live in the Northeast here in NYC, and we're pretty close to the Hasbro warehouse. I'm glad to know that the location of the warehouse isn't changing. from Hasbro Toy Shop to Hasbro Plus because I get my stuff from them ridiculously quick. So this is from the first order from Hasbro Plus itself, Pulse itself, that that was the only thing in stock. Everything was pre-order. I've dropped some few pre-orders already on their website. Check out HasbroPulse.com because they have a lot of cool stuff. You're gonna be able to pre-order stuff right from them now on. That is super cool. They're trying to eliminate scalping altogether. And I got the Studio Series new Megatron Leader Class 1. And what's cool about this was when it went up, when everything debuted on Hasbro Pulse, they had some deals. This was one of the deals. It was $40 instead of $50. So free shipping. So very, very awesome. I was waiting for this to come in regularly from Amazon, and it wasn't yet. It was still in third-party mode, and yeah, came in a day after ordering. Again, I got my shipping notice yesterday morning. It was here in the afternoon. That was insane. So very cool. I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm not gonna unbox it completely right now. Well, I could open it, but I'm not gonna. I don't have any tools here to take it out of the stuff. So there you go. He looks incredible. So first purchase from Hasbro Pulse in the books. Well, first delivery from Hasbro Pulse because it was along with some pre-orders. This looks really awesome. What's funny is I went into Target last night to get a few sundry stuff and grocery stuff, and it was sitting there at $50, but I already had it here. So that was the first time I saw it in the store as well. But there you go. That's everything. I am gonna go get ready. I'm gonna finish my coffee. I'm gonna get ready to pick some videos. I am not 100% sure exactly what I'm going to be able to do there. It's the first time I'm going to go. I'm very excited though. We'll see it, even if it's just for me to be able to see it and then report back to you guys. But all the info is out there. Everybody, all the press guys that were at Hasbro yesterday already have their news up. For me, it's just cool. It's a cool little step to be able to get into Hasbro, and I thank their PR firm for getting me in. That's awesome. So see you guys a little later. I'll have more to show you guys. Keep looking at my Instagram. I will be posting more pics before I get to Hasbro there, and then we'll see